Hi and welcome to this breaking news live stream here on MRTV. This is the HP Reverb, and as you know, the HP Reverb had a terrible launch. It was hard to get in the first place, and if you got it, the chances were really high that you had some problems, like this display would start to flicker and so on and so forth. Yesterday I talked to HP and they've told me that they finally fixed all the problems, and the new version of the HP Reverb is available right now in the US. And now here comes the exclusive news on MRTV. It will be available in Europe starting from mid-September. All the details are coming up. Hi and welcome here to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here, if you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. Yes, hi and welcome here at MRTV. Great that you're here, and I'm looking forward to tell you all about the news regarding the HP Reverb. First of all, let me tell you, sorry for the audio. I know there's quite a lot of echo. I'm here in a makeshift studio until the real new MRTV studio is ready, so bear with the sound for the next few days until I'm going to move into the new studio. All right, so what's going on here with the HP Reverb? It was tough to get, and the people who got it, they were complaining about big problems with the device because, well, after a while the display would start to flicker and you can't really use it anymore. So yesterday I spoke with the project lead of the HP Reverb. We spoke like half an hour, and yeah, I got all the news, what the problem was and how HP has now finally fixed it. So yes, I can tell you guys, if you are in the US right now and if you order this now through the official channels, like for example hp.com, you are going to get the new version of the HP Reverb, the version that has fixed all of the problems, and that of course is really cool. And the exclusive news here at MRTV, if you're in Europe and if you want to get that new and fixed HP Reverb, then you have to wait until mid of September. Mid of September, there's going to be new stock also through the official channels like hp.com, and then you will also get the new and fixed version. So if you just recently got the HP Reverb in Europe, then chances are really high that you also get one of the devices which still has the problem. So definitely worth it to check that out. And well, if you have the problem, obviously send it back and try to get one of the new HP Reverbs. So what was the problem actually? Well, the problem was that first of all, HP tells me they had a problem here with the cable connection. That cable connection was not really stable. So they've exchanged that, and now if you once you get the new HP Reverb version, there's going to be a clip that secures this connection. So first of all, they've changed the connection, but now on top of that, they also put some clip that will bring those cables closer together so that for sure you won't have any problems with the cable connection. So this was one of the problems. However, that was not the main problem. The main problem was that actually HP was using some components within the device, and these components had different kind of tolerances. So when they first developed the HP Reverb, they used some components with normal tolerances, with lower tolerances, and everything worked great. So I also asked them, hey, didn't you do Q&A when you were like developing it? And yeah, of course, HP does Q&A, but they were checking the parts and components with the lower tolerances. Then, once they had finished everything, all the development, then later they got some shipments with components which had higher tolerances. And once they built in those components into the HP Reverbs, they started to have these problems where the screen would start to flicker. So unfortunately they found out about these problematic parts too late, and that's why they had this messed up launch, and they got those reverbs that didn't work, and they tried to find the problems, and now they found the problems and they have fixed them. So now all the components within the reverb, they have low tolerances, and now everything works like a charm. That's at least what HP tells me. And also they told me that they are really sorry about this messed up launch, and they even feel bad about it. But now they say, now you can buy the device with confidence if you're in the US right now, or wait until mid-September if you're in Europe to get the new version of the HP Reverb that has all the problems fixed. Yeah, very important. Then the other question, of course, was like, hey, why was it so hard to get the HP Reverb? What's the matter with it? And are you going to fix it? Also for this part, yes. Now the HP Reverb is being produced in much higher quantities, and now you will be able to simply buy it, and the probability that stock again is gone is very, very low. So what was the problem in the first place? Well, actually, this device was meant for commercial use, and this device was not meant for consumers, but they also did want to sell it to consumers. However, they were surprised themselves by the demand, and they were actually surprised that they are the only company who is selling a headset with such a high resolution. They actually thought like, okay, probably another competitor is going to have a similar high resolution, but that didn't happen. And that's why many people, especially those who love simulators, they wanted to have the HP Reverb, and that's why it was sold out directly. But again, now with the new stock is coming, people will not have to wait much longer. The quantities are much higher, and you shouldn't have any problem. Oops. Now the cable is falling down here. You shouldn't have any problem to get the HP Reverb now with the new and high quality starting right now in the US, and again mid-September if you are in Europe. So that is without a doubt really good news. All right, so since I had reviewed the HP Reverb, some time has passed. I really liked it. However, I also saw some problems like Mura, for example, and the screen being a bit too small so that you can like see the edge. These problems, of course, are still there. Now I also have the valve index, of course, since quite some time, and now I can also compare the valve index with the HP Reverb, which I couldn't do for my original review. So I can do that now. So would I recommend you to get the HP Reverb, or would I recommend you to get the valve index? Well, overall, I must say I would go for the valve index. I'm now using the valve index as my daily driver. It is super comfortable, even more comfortable than the HP Reverb. And also you have the bigger field of view, and you have a great audio, you have perfect tracking. The valve index is really, really a fantastic headset. However, I also want to say that I still see a really nice market for the HP Reverb. Again, still, those people who want to have the sharpest image that you can see in VR right now, I think the HP Reverb is still a fantastic option, since it simply has the highest resolution of any headset on the market right now, with its 2160 times 2160 pixels per eye. And that, my dear friends, is simply quite stunning. And in simulators where you want to have the highest quality of the picture, this is simply amazing to see, and still like a wow. The picture quality is still the best in the HP Reverb. But again, you have a smaller field of view, you have like a smaller screen where you do see the edges if you don't perfectly put the headset on in the right way. So there are some drawbacks, but again, for those who want to have the sharpest picture in VR right now, I can still recommend the HP Reverb. And now you can finally buy it with confidence if you're in the US now, and in Europe if you are ordering it from the official channels, hp.com, from mid-September. All right, yeah, that's breaking news here on MRTV. I can have a short look into the chat, see if there are any questions that I can answer. And Michel Lamoureux says, I had my Reverb for 2 weeks now and it works great, no problems, perfect. You're in Canada. Probably you got one of the new batches already. Did you get the batch where you have a clip here on the cable connector, or do you have a version without the clip? So even if you have the old version, you could be lucky and you could have got a headset which has the internal components which have the lower tolerances, right? So it doesn't mean that all the old batch is defective, but chances are quite high. Yeah, Chicken Tech, exactly. It's very echoey. Yeah, I'm now in the new office, but this here is just a makeshift place until I move to the real room. So if you watch my live stream from earlier today, you will see actually where I am right now. Exactly, echo. Yeah, okay, good. Very, yeah. Dear Niloman, simply watch my stream from earlier, then you will know exactly where I am right now. Not in the final studio, but I am in the new location, but this is a makeshift place right now. All right, that's it for this breaking news. Again, a new version of the HP Reverb in Europe starting from mid-September from the official channels, hp.com. And the new version is also available in the US right now if you buy it through the official HP channels. All right, that's it for this short live stream. I hope that was interesting for you. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.